Hello, ladies and gentlemen, James Billing here once again. It's part 2 today of Let's Write a Track to This Picture. So the idea of this little series was to take a picture to inspire me, as I always do, but to use different instruments to write and not knowing necessarily what was going to come around the corner. The first part was where I took Damage Uncharted 88 and created this sort of rhythmical basis, if you like, around a loose structure that inspired me, and I think it went with that sort of epic-y, heroic-y thing. And then I thought, well, what shall I add to it? And so, of course, I had to have a synth to go a little bit hybridy. And I got my mitts on the relatively new Electra 3 from Tone 2. So this was released at the beginning of the year. I didn't own or know Electra 2 before, but having done a little bit of research, I basically wanted to play with this because I like the sound. So if you're anything like me, who likes within their synth, likes a sort of a rompler thing, likes to be able to tweak presets, likes to be able to create patches out of nothing with a fairly friendly user interface, because I'm not really that big of a programmer, I need something that's quite easy. And spoiler alert, this is it. This is one of those synths that you can do everything with. And anything with, and I think it's fab. I think it sounds great. I think the presets are great. I think it's deep. So what I'll do is I'll show you this instrument. I'll show you what you can do with it, and then I'll show you what I've done to the track and how I've used this to add to the damage rhythm stuff. So without further nonsensing, let me show you this fabulous synth. Okay, so folks, this is Electra 3. This is exactly how it comes out of the box.
Welcome to Tone 2 Electra.
It's completely resizable, but within here, within complete control, it won't resize. But anyway, take my word for it. You can put it right across your screen if you want. Anyway,
welcome to Tone 2.
Thank you very much. Let me just break this down for you. Now, what you have is you have four synths within one, all with independent filters, all with independent wavetables, and all of that. You've got 4 for the price of 1, folks. This is just synth 1, synth 2, synth 3, synth 4. You lucky things. Within each synth, you have 3 oscillators. Let me just initial everything, reset all. So this is oscillator 1. Okay, interval, fine tuning, tone. Yeah, up here you can have wavetables, hypersaw, noise. So wavetables. Okay, hypersaw. Let's do pulse. Noise. Yeah, white noise. You have random ramp. Fractal. Pink. Okay. Samples. You can draw in your own samples. Let me load something. Here we go. If you know what I do. Yes, I do want that. If you know what I've done in the past, this is actually an Embera. Let's have a loop. Let's have auto loop. In fact, let's trim. Let's tube saturate. you can do loads of things. Volume. I don't know, phase shifter. So, custom wave. Look at all these. Read. I like that. Pythagoras. That's nice, isn't it? Vocal additive 9. Isn't that nice, Tone? And then analog, that's saw. You can have sine, all sorts. You know. Let's have pulse. Yeah. Loads of choice. So bearing in mind this is still just the first oscillator. You have 3 choices for each of these. It's quite silly. Going to the filters, fairly standard. Yeah, I mean, if an idiot like me can work this out, again, I mean, you know, I like synths that I can go, ooh, that's what it's doing. Let's do, what's this? Boobs. Okay. Ah, I can see why it's... Child. I'm sorry. Yes, butter. I like butter. Now, the drive, I presume, refers to this. So you've got tube. Saturation, that's fuzz. Quite nice. That's just fun, isn't it? Right, so, and you can pan these. Yeah. What else is important? Well, your envelopes, that your arpeggiator. Let's turn it on. I don't know, up 4. I'm just playing a C major. I mean, that's just silly, isn't it? This is all to do with whether you release it. If you hover, by the way, it tells you what you're going to do. Look, it says release node. L, when loop is reached, the ARP jumps to step 1. End of loop forces. All of that. These are gliding. So you can, I don't know. Let's do random. Can I do random? No, I can't probably do random. Anyway, you get the idea. Let's turn that off. Envelope, attack, all of that. Insert effects. Let's pick one. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Okay, let's just do a reverb cathedral. Is that nice? Wow. Okay, tape delay. It's really quite nice, isn't it? I quite like this. Now, you have, this is your matrix. You have an LFO that you can assign to it pretty much anything. Matrix, you have 1 to 5, 6 to 10. Let's do LFO 1. And let's, I don't know, do it on, let's go to a Wavetables. Let's go to, I don't know, custom wave. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to assign LFO1 to the pulse width. That's just silly, isn't it? That's nice though, isn't it? And as you can see in the matrix, it says LFO1 to pulse width 100. We'll do it there as well, which is also here. Up, down, there we go. And then the 100 goes down. So I'm hoping you're realizing this is quite user-friendly. Yeah? In the settings bit, you have initial copy and paste. So if you like something, you just copy it and paste it onto another bit. So I like this, but I don't like it that much. I want to reset it all back to that. Now, if I wanted to start doing creating a patch, they give you all of these options. Right, I want to create a patch. And by the way, you've got subtractive synthesis, analog synthesis, FM synthesis, fractal synthesis, wavetable synthesis, sample, your own samples, wave shaping. You can do a lot. So I want to do wavetables. Yeah? And that's just your basic patch of trying to create a wavetable thing. Again, do soft sync. Oh yeah. How about so no, analog poly. Subtractive pad. So you get a master FX. And this is your basic sound, so your volume, mod wheel, amount, low, mid, and high EQ, I expect. Guessing. Yeah. Okay, so that's without any presets. So let me show you the browser. This is the browser. You have all of these options. You have pads, you have organs. Let's go pads. Everybody likes a pad. Now within the pads, you have all of these. Okay. Wavetable more. Next one. Affecting the mod wheel. If you want to look at the browser, here you go. Again, you have all of these as types. You have all of these under here. There's an info bar. You can star them, favorite them, melu, pick that one. After the authors. We like BT. Look what it looks like. And really helpful on this is it shows you which synth is doing what. So let's turn the first synth off. This is just synth 2. Lovely. Turn it synth 1 back on. Something else. Spoken words. Okay, right. Let's go. We all like Arps. At least I do. A finger. I am literally playing a C. It's got rhythm. And it's got 4 synths. So let's find out what's doing what. Let's only have synth 4. This is synth 4. Okay. This is synth 3. This is synth 2. Kick drum, synth 1. So, kicks, claps, you have a track. Let's have another one. Fun. Next one. Arp sequence. So look, just look at the arpeggiator. I mean, going crazy. So again, you can decide on pitches. You can sign up velocities of when it's changing, speeds. All of that. I was excited by this when I played it. Modern dance. So, folks, you probably gather this is like an EDM synth. Let's have, what should we have? Should we have effects? Sci-Fi Rise Up 3, what's that? Let's go, Laserland. Ah! Spaceships. And it's still going. I'm not doing anything. Look, no hands. Sync drop. Nice. Frattle belch. Okay. Attack of the Frax. That's very nice. Okay, what else have we got? We've got stacked. Let's just do stacked. Silly. Stack 2. Oh, that's nice. Sliding in between each. That's very nice. That's very nice. Okay, last one, the vocoders. They're fun.
Electronic music.
Electronic music. If you want your own phrase, look at these. So look at all these. It tells you, I can hold you once more.
I can hold you one more now.
Oh, this love, it feels so.
This love, it feels so right.
Move, baby.
Love, baby.
And if you want your own, just record your own and load it as a sample. Vocoder beatbox. We like beatboxing. Why can't you set me free?
Why can't you set me free?
Why?
Why can't you set me free?
Can't help the vocode.
Can't help myself.
Okay, it's fun, it's silly, it appeals to me. I sort of see this as a rompler, if you want it to be a rompler, because you've got so much there. You can tweak your presets to your heart's content, or you can completely start again. Physical flute. You've got so much at your disposal. Anyway, I think what I should do is I should show you what I've done using this instrument to the track. Here we go. Right, folks, so this is the track so far. This is what we've got. Let me just remind you of what we have. So down here are all my damage tracks from the first video. Let me go that statement. Things like this. That sort of thing. Now, the keen-eyed amongst you will see that the up here, I've also added chords, but the structure has changed a little bit. I've increased the beginning and sort of statement just because I got involved with the synth. And also, as you'll hear, I cleaned up some of these loops to make them less sort of busy, if you like. These are the triplet loops and stuff. Anyway, let me show you what I've done with my Electras. They are all, just so you know, they are all on these instances of complete control. And actually, another bonus about this is that it hasn't killed my computer. So the CPU load isn't massive, which is really, really good. But when I get to play this track, I will probably freeze it. Well, I'll see how we go. I'll probably freeze the tracks just so that I don't kill the computer while trying to record this. So let me just show you slightly wider, so what we've got. So the first thing was this bass, a glass morph to complement my damage. Then we had this fog sweep. It's my fog sweep. Noisers. Noises. I mean, everybody needs a noise ass like that. Click shots. Just to add to it, lows. These were just low C's is exactly what I call it. Now, my main lead, I'm going to have to make active. That was my main theme, actually. But as you can see on this one, that sort of rhythm, I wanted to separate them, really. So I think it was synth 3. Yeah, so that's not N anymore, synth 3. Yeah, so you can see that I actually bounced them separately. So I had the main lead here and those knocks on a different one. So I just wanted to treat them ever so slightly differently. And that was with a bit of compression from what's coming up. Hang on. Right, the next one I had bit of a paddy thing with a bit of movement. So this is that movement. This is with damage. Yeah, you get the idea. This was another one. Sort of heroic-y. And to complement that, together, yeah. And now, as if the damage wasn't enough, I got some kicks, didn't I? Of course I did. And a snare. I had 3 kicks that I've bussed all together. This was the first one. This was the second one. That sort of oscillator kick, really. And this was a trance kick. Together. Good. And then I had a snare, which I just put through a little bit of processing, i.e. this CLA drums thing. Turn up a bit. Without. With. I mean, I could have just picked a different kick, but I quite like that. So with the track. There you go. It sort of added a little bit of something that I clearly wanted. And that was my Electra. Right, let me see if I can get away with this, playing without having to commit all these tracks and freeze them. Here's the picture. Here's the heroic wanderer with a gun. And this is Electra with damage. So that hopefully gives you a flavour of where we're going with this. It's sort of mixed. I think it's halfway there, but I'll mix it fully when I've done all the instruments. So that was Electra. I'm a huge fan of it. I think it's a synth that I could use very, very regularly. I could make stuff up with, and added bonuses. It's a 4-layered. 4 synths. Within each synth there's 3 oscillators, and you can drag your own samples in. I mean, what's not to like? And it's an amazing sounding synth, I think. So thumbs up, Tone 2. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, the next one, I'm not quite sure what it'll be. I don't know. Something orchestral, maybe. Anyway, if you like this, give it a like. If you like what I do, please, please, please subscribe and ring that bell, and you'll be notified of anything else I do in the future. In the meantime, folks, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on the 3rd installment. And I'm not quite sure when that'll be, but hopefully soon, because I haven't quite figured out whether that could be the track. But I did say it was going to be 3 instruments. So there will be a 3rd part. I'm sure there will be. Yes, there has to be. I have to commit. Stay well, stay safe. I'll see you very, very soon. Well, for part 3, it will come.